one. So you all seem to like the last mystery message that I uploaded, so I kind of just wanted to do a quick little one for you all. Let's get a mystery message for pile 1, please, Spirit. What do you want to say to my pile 1s? Mystery message for my pile, oops, 1s. Okay, pile 1, mystery message for pile 1. We've got the 4 of Pentacles. Ooh, and the 3 of Wands. Oh, I like this a lot. Your bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. So, I think Spirit is calling you to be brave. Spirit is calling you to be brave. With this 4 of Pentacles here, they're saying that you've done a really good job in terms of building a solid foundation towards something that you want to do. But it's time to take it to the next level. Like if you want to make it big, you gotta dream a little bigger. You gotta take a little bit more risk. Now, I'm not saying do anything drastic or crazy that's gonna put you in a bad spot, but I think Spirit is just kindly asking you to consider where you're kind of holding yourself back with this 4 of Pentacles. Like, what are you clinging to that makes you feel safe, but is actually preventing you? Because the way it's depicted here, and especially given that it's next to the 3 of Wands, like, this kind of almost looks like a little wall, and here's the town in the background. And like, if you were to leap off of this wall, would you be diving into this water here? Like, the 3 of Wands, like, we're contemplating a journey, we've got all of our stuff, and we're about to leave, right? We're about to go. So if you've been planning something, but maybe you're a little bit unsure. Now, this doesn't have to be an actual physical journey, although if you're wanting to travel or move somewhere, you can take this as a sign that, yes, you would find abundance in that place you're wanting to move to, whether that is in your actual finances, like you would find a great job in that new place, or you would make new friendships, or you would maybe meet your future spouse in that area that you're thinking about moving to. You know, with the bunny here, it talks about fertility, but I think also this can talk about a journey in terms of like starting a business, or, you know, if you're thinking about making a online dating profile or something like that, something that puts you out there, you know, go for it. You know, if you've been thinking about it and you were just, you know, a little bit hesitant, this is Spirit giving you a big yes, like go for it. The fruits of your labor, like whatever it is that you're working towards, planning on, you know, your success is supported. That's the phrase, your success is supported. What you are hoping to achieve, you will have divine support. It is in alignment with, you know, like your soul's purpose, or the path that is of your highest good. I hope that makes sense. All right, pile 1, this was your little mystery message, and I will see you in my next one. Hi, pile 2. So you all seem to enjoy the last mystery message, so I thought while I'm sitting here, why don't I just film another quick little video with your mystery message. Pile 2. A big thank you to my guides and your guides for coordinating these messages. Pile 2, a mystery message. So anything Spirit wants to tell you? Let's see. Pile 2. Oh man, 10 of Swords. We've got the 7 of Cups. Oh, bless your heart. Okay. I'm sorry. Bless your heart, pile 2. Okay, the Sun and the Seven of Pentacles came out, and then your bottom of the deck was the Magician. All right. Y'all, I think, are not maybe currently in this energy, this Ten of Swords. This does feel like past energy. In the story that they're telling us, I feel like you're right here at the Seven of Cups. Like, you've had a loss, you've had an ending. I feel like you're quite apathetic, you know. Apathy isn't the right word. You're ambivalent. You're ambivalent towards your past. You're like, you know what? It is what it is. It was what it was. I'm just focusing on the present and I'm going to keep moving it forward. However, I think that the mystery of the future is kind of detracting from your ability to connect and fully immerse yourself in the present moment, and it's kind of detracting from your present happiness, because it's like the energy of the future is kind of encroaching upon your present. It's like stealing from your present moment, this anxiety about the future. You may be in a position in your life where you're not sure quite where to go. You don't want to repeat the mistakes of the past or history to repeat itself. And so you're kind of in this analysis paralysis about, where do I go? What's right for me? You know, and it kind of feels like you're just, you know, like watching paint dry, you know, like you're waiting for the seeds of your manifestation to grow, and that is making you anxious. You're like, when is my manifestation going to come in? When is my manifestation going to come in? When is everything that I've hoped for, everything that I prayed for, everything that I feel like I deserve after going through this, when is that going to come in for me? And, you know, I feel like Spirit is saying, like, if you're feeling like you are stuck. Okay, now there's an alarm going off. I'm sorry. If you're feeling like you are stuck in your life, like you're in this holding pattern, you're in this transitional period, and you don't know how things are going to pan out, and you feel the burden of having to make a lot of choices and not being really certain about things, and having the path just seem very unclear, you know, having a lot of illusions, questioning signs, questioning synchronicities. The frustration of that is awful. If that's resonating with you, I feel like this is the ultimate message, the Sun. You know, Spirit is saying everything you want that is of your highest good will come to pass. It's just a matter of timing. And you can take this time and be miserable and watch the clock, or you can take this time and enjoy your life. Live your life. Have fun. You know, don't take this all so seriously. And I know that's difficult, and I know some of you are probably tired of hearing that message. You may have heard it quite a bit, and I'm not a law of attraction like guru, and sometimes I kind of struggle with the law of attraction and how it's presented by a lot of like social media influencers and stuff. I don't know. This is getting a little bit off track, but I'm kind of curious in the comments down below, because I kind of want the feedback from other people who are spiritual. What are your feelings on the law of attraction? Because some of the things that they kind of preach on, like, you know, the social media influencers, like some of the things that they say, like, oh, you shouldn't listen to sad music, or, you know, I'm like, that's just what I feel like listening to sad music or reading a sad story or watching a sad movie can be very validating and can make you feel emotionally seen. And some of the best works of art, you know, whether it's music or film or a novel that I've encountered, have been things that have made me cry, you know, things that have made me feel something. And I don't feel like we were meant to experience our humanity through a lens of like always being happy. Like, I don't feel like I was put on this earth just to feel happy all the time. I feel like I was meant to feel a full spectrum of emotions and experiences, and that is what lends itself to self-development. Like, we grow a lot, you know, through this. And I feel like if you're someone especially who's had a difficult past, especially like a Ten of Swords kind of past, you would feel very like seen and understood, and it would help you feel connected to know that other people have also experienced similar struggles, or people have, you know, also been as low as you've been low. And I feel like it's kind of superficial, or sometimes can make you feel even worse if you listen to happy, cheerful, sunny kind of stuff all the time. I feel like it can just feel artificial, you know? Yeah. So, and maybe that's part of your message here too, is that this expectation of like happiness and joy all the time is unreasonable. And not to feel like if you are having a day where this energy flares up, or you feel quite sad or lonely, don't feel like that's hurting your manifestation. You know, that's just part of being human. And it's, I think part of the problem that I have with the law of attraction is that I think that the universe is a lot smarter than like what those influencers give it credit for. Like, I feel like if you're feeling lonely, Spirit isn't like, oh, they're lonely, that means they want more loneliness. Like, I don't feel like Spirit acts like that. I don't feel like the universe acts in that manner. I feel, and that's why I resonate more with the intention of prayer, you know, like I feel like you can ask for something and just receive it, you know. I think it can be that, you know, and so I feel like, I don't know, I think sometimes those influencers are like, well, it's your fault that you're lonely because you're in the energy of desperation and lack and scarcity. And it's like, well, isn't that just kind of rude and mean to say? Like, you know, like, I don't know. I feel like maybe Spirit is coming in and giving you some validation that, you know, if you are lonely and struggling, don't have a fear that that means you're never going to meet them when you're going to marry, or you're never going to find your soul family, because it's part of the human experience to feel lonely sometimes. And don't punish yourself for feeling something that's a normal response to what you are encountering in your environment. So, I know I went off on a little bit of a detour there, but I genuinely am curious to know what you all think about that. And I hope the message resonated, and I hope it helped you. So take care, Pile 2, and I will see you in my next one. Hi, Pile 3. So I just thought, spur of the moment, I would film a little mystery reading. You all seem to like the last one that I did. I just filmed another reading, so I thought, while I'm here, it won't hurt me to film a quick little mystery reading. Oh, that was a bad shuffle. Hold on, let's try again. A big thank you to my guides and your guides for coordinating these messages. Pile 3, a mystery message. Anything you want to say, Spirit, you have the floor. I'm getting really distracted. All the cats are like circling my yard. I gotta go out there and feed them. They're probably like, where is my breakfast? I don't keep outdoor cats. I just feed the strays. The only baby I have is Miss Gracie. She has only child syndrome. She like, I got her from my cousin, and she originally came from the SPCA, and she had like 7 other cats, and I think Gracie was just fed up with having to share attention. She likes being the only cat. Oh man, like you guys have some big messages here. I mean, you've got a major arcana, and it's the Wheel of Fortune. I am so happy for you because your bottom of the deck is the 8 of Cups. Okay, some of you may have already walked away from something. You may have already had a bittersweet ending in your life. Others of you are really, really thinking about it. If you are thinking about it, yes, go for it. 100% go for it. Others of you may be in a place where you want to leave something behind, but you're not in a position because of your resources to do so. That can mean a lot of different things. You know, there could be some complicating, extenuating circumstances that are, you know, making it hard for you to leave something. This reminds me actually of like Little Red Riding Hood. You know, so there could be some fears too that's like keeping you, you know, from walking away from this. But I feel like regardless of wherever you are, you know, on that journey, there's help coming in. There's help coming in. So whether or not you've left or not, help is coming in to help you go from the Eight of Cups to the Ten of Cups. The Eight of Cups, this card talks about something that was just good enough. You know, something that wasn't really making us happy. You know, there were some positives to it, but ultimately it wasn't emotionally fulfilling to us because it is the cups, right? And so what is coming in is help. With the Ace of Pentacles, for a lot of you, it could be finances that kept you stuck, or maybe now that you have left, finances are an issue. And so the Ace of Pentacles is literally like a gift from the heavens, you know? So like this pause coming out of nowhere, it looks like a blessing, right? So some opportunity to help your financial situation is coming, and it's coming through some sort of fated event, something that's going to be unexpected. And I'm getting the message, what goes down must always come up, and what comes up must come down. Like, that's the Wheel of Fortune, right? Like, all of us are constantly moving our placement on this wheel. The wheel is forever turning. Sometimes we feel like we're being crushed by the wheel, but the good news is if you're being crushed by the wheel, you know eventually that wheel's gonna turn and you're gonna be on the upswing, you know? And while you're at the top, enjoy it, be grateful, because eventually life comes back around again. I mean, it's just the nature of living. You're gonna have good years and bad years, abundant years and lean years, good seasons, bad seasons. And, you know, the bad seasons are the seasons that are the most challenging for us. We learn something, right? Like, and sometimes it prepares us, or it gets rid of the stuff that's holding us back, like this Eight of Cups, right? You have to get rid of this Eight of Cups to journey towards the Ten of Cups, right? Like, you have to give something up to get something greater. And so I feel like this is Spirit like clearing the way for you and making it possible for you to continue on your journey to emotional fulfillment, the Ten of Cups. And so with the Three of Wands here, you know, this could be literally traveling somewhere, or it could be starting something new. And it could also be talking about starting something new that involves creativity. Now, for some of you, maybe you're really, really wanting to move. You're really wanting to move somewhere else. When you move to a new home, like, you get to express yourself creatively, and you get to decorate it and make it your own, right? So that could be talking about that. For others of you, maybe you've been stuck, you know, living with family or living with roommates, or, you know, staying in a romantic partnership that just wasn't serving you because of maybe finances. And this is maybe like a work opportunity that comes in unexpectedly that allows you to leave behind those relationships that you were financially dependent upon. So, you know, just apply it to your life how it resonates. Some of you may also have been drawn to pile one. If you were, there may be some messages there for you. Just for some of you though, I'm not getting it super strongly, but the Three of Wands did come out in pile one as well. Okay, so pile three, it's a pretty straightforward message. There's going to be some sort of blessing that improves your finances, that improves your day-to-day life, that's going to come about unexpectedly. I don't feel like they want me to dig into this. I feel like it's meant to be a surprise. And so I'm going to let you just receive that blessing from heaven, from your guides. And yeah, just remember to be grateful. because when we're on the upswing, you know, it doesn't last forever. You got to take the good with the bad, right? When you're being crushed by the wheel, doesn't last forever, but when you're on top, that doesn't last forever either. So, you know, gratitude is always important and faith is always important. All right, pile 3, take care. I'm wishing you the very best, and I will see you in my next one.